Right, thank you, Councillor Jackson. I'm going to move to Councillor.
I've indicated twice to speak, including
I'm going to move to Councillor Wilson now for the right to reply.
I'm sorry, Mr.
I know you indicated, Councillor Concord. I know you indicated
to speak.
I know you
indicated to speak.
Councillor Wilson.
I have yelled at officers after a meeting because
Councillor Concord. Councillor Concord. I know you indicated to speak, but I think there's been enough discussion.
Why is every time?
Councillor Concord.
Why don't you want me to speak?
Councillor Wilson.
To listen to me.
Councillor
You should watch
Councillor
and let people speak.
Councillor Wilson.
Councillor Watkins, this is not the first council meeting that you have stopped Keith speaking. Why is it every time Keith wants to speak?
No,
it's not difficult.
You're out of order.
Would you
You're
like
out
to do
of
your
order and not
reply,
allowing him to speak. You are out of order. He was before that gentleman.
He was, absolutely.
But not that I see. Not that I see. I'm not getting into discussion about it. I'm not getting into discussion about it.
Every time.
Discussion.
You stop speaking.
I'm not allowed to speak.
I think there's been enough discussion.
I indicate.
Councillor Concord, can you leave the chamber? No.
I want to speak.
Listen.
We need a new chairman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I propose we vote for a new chairman. This is getting out of order.
If it was just one occasion, but every time I've come to a meeting, you say, oh, we'll stop the debate every time when it's just about for Councillor Kandaka to speak. And it's ridiculous.
You are not conducting this meeting correctly. I'm sorry,
Right.
Mr. Chairman, but that is the truth.
As the mayor now, I'm now going to ask that the member nobody further be heard. And could I have a seconder for that motion, and then that will be voted on without discussion. If the motion is carried, the named member may not speak further at the meeting.
With respect, nobody votes on that.
Can I have a seconder?
With respect, no seconder on that one. You're out of order.
I'll second it, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, for God's sake. Not him again.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor.
Bloody hell. Thought we'd got rid of him.
Point of order, Mr. Mayor. To be fair, I did see Councillor Comscore indicate.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. That is correct.
To be clear, I disagree with the tantrum we just experienced, but to be fair to the councillor, he did indicate. And I don't defend him by any stretch of the imagination.
Councillor Wilson, you possibly did, but I didn't see it.
Oh.
Well, then you need to look.
I've put something forward, it's been seconded.
This is painful. I don't believe this. Never been to a meeting like it.
So,
And God hope I never go to another one.
Councillor Wilson. Right, so I've put something forward. It's been seconded by Councillor Longden. Going to move to the vote that the member not be heard. So all those in favour that the member not be heard.
Move the recorded vote.
This is about the member not being there.
It's about people speaking 5-3 minutes, like every other member is allowed to.
6, 7. Right. Make sure it's a fair vote. Go on, guys. I counted 8. Come on, get on with it.
Come on, get on with it.
Just on this item, I'll give Councillor Concord 3 minutes to do his speech, and then we're moving to the vote. So Councillor Wilson will have his right to reply, then we're moving to vote.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you very much and good evening everyone. I think it's important that we request the Cabinet member to reconsider the bin charges. particularly on these less vulnerable people. Asking for £40 right at the beginning of the year, in January, is a dreadful thing to do. And when we considered this at Cabinet, there was very little debate. There wasn't alternatives. And one of the fundamental things we need to do when we take a decision is to think long and hard about the alternatives, and if we do need to charge for garden waste, what the right charge is. Because I understand the pressures the council is under. I understand it has lost £1.3 million of revenue support grant, and the council is expected to work a lot harder. If we look at the issue, the green waste bins cost around £700,000 to collect, and we have 35,000 people using the service. That is £20 for everyone using the service. And so if the council had difficulty balancing the budget, my first thing would be, what would happen if we charged people £20?
Councillor Condon, come on. You've got your 3 minutes. This is to speak on the motion that is put in front of you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now, £20 would have far less impact on the vulnerable, and the motion is looking about vulnerable residents. And so actually moderating the charge to £20 is one of the things that we should have looked at the start, and if we can, we shouldn't look for the vulnerable residents, or hopefully all residents, actually charging £20, which is what the service costs. To actually expect people to pay a premium, i.e. £40 for a £20 service, is a benefit to the council and a disbenefit for the less vulnerable. So I really think we should have had a proper debate right at the beginning, and particularly considering the vulnerable people, the people who are in bungalows, barely managing to scrape ends meet, don't have a car but have a large garden. What are we doing for those? When Hinkley introduced their charge, and they did have to introduce a charge, they introduced a £24 charge, and they spent £200.
Councillor Concord, this is on the motion. I'm not interested in what Hinkley's done. This is on the motion that's in front of you.
How many times do you interrupt the Labour members? Can I carry on? A £24 charge, they spent £200,000 to get it right. And their scheme is very successful. We are failing to do. A carpenter measures twice and cuts once. We just cut on a guess with this. £40 is stupid. We talk about how this decision came about. The Cabinet has informal Cabinet meetings. There are meetings where things are talked about, like this green waste charge, informally, and these meetings happen once a month in private. And this is where this charge got set. And this is where we have failed. And I understand why Labour want to make the charge. I understand the trouble with the vulnerable, and I understand the people barely making their council tax payments. But when we look at other items, this money is not being reinvested in something like cutting down liability orders, cutting down minimum council tax payments. Where is this money going? It is going into many of the council's own mistakes. I think I'll leave it there before you interrupt me again.
Thank you.
Well done, Keith. Well said.
Councillor Willson, please.